Okay, we will continue our briefing on the syllabus of this course. Okay, let's see the syllabus. Okay, you can see Principle of Communication Systems, BEE3413. This course introduces theories in area of communication systems. Topics covered include the basic element of communications, signal analysis, amplitude modulation, angle modulation, and digital modulations, as well as transmission channel and noise impact on the modulation systems. Finally, some emergence of digital communication technologies are presented and compared. Okay, name of academic staff. So this semester we will have Dr. Ayib, Session 1 and Session 2, Razali. Okay, Razali Muda, Session 2. Okay, so we are the students, this subject is offered for third year student. So this carry 3 credit value, and these are 5 course outcomes of this this subject, this course. Okay, course outcome number 1. Course outcome number 1, to analyze and differentiate analog modulation and demodulation techniques. Outcome number 2, to apply the knowledge of the communication theory and techniques in wireless and mobile communication systems. Outcome number 3, to analyze different types of digital transmissions and digital modulation techniques. Outcome number 4, to use and apply modern computational techniques and tools to measure the parameters. Okay, modern techniques to measure parameters for analog and digital communication system. And outcome number 5 is to show the ability of effective communication, to be able to communicate effectively. Okay, so in this course we also have some program outcomes mapped into the course outcome. Okay, so this is the map where course outcome number 1 is mapped into program outcome number 2 for 40 marks. Course outcome number 2 mapped into program outcome number 4, 5 marks. Course outcome number 3 mapped into program outcome number 2, 20 marks, and course outcome number 4 is mapped into also program outcome number 4 for 25 marks. And the last course outcome number 5 is mapped into program outcome number 10. So as a student, if you don't remember what is this PO1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up until 12, you can search. Okay, if you are in the faculty, there are plenty of posters regarding this program learning outcome POs. Okay, so this teaching method is through online lecture like this. Either it is synchronous or asynchronous. Okay, so the assessment is conducted through final exam, test, quiz, assignment, lab, etc. Okay, so let's see the content of the course. So basically this course consists of 5 chapters. This is chapter 1. The first chapter is the introduction to communication systems. So it will cover 4 subtopics, which is basic communication system, element of communication systems, time and frequency domain, and also noise in communication system. That is chapter 1. The second chapter is about amplitude modulation, AM. Okay, this is chapter 2, amplitude modulation. So this is the beginning, the real beginning of this course, where this chapter will cover 7 subtopics, which includes basic principles of AM, amplitude modulation, voltage, modulation index, system efficiency, and also bandwidth. Second subtopic is about AM waveform in time domain and also frequency domain. Okay. The third one is about the power analysis of AM waveform, AM signal. Then we will discuss about types of AM signal, either double sideband, single sideband, or vestigial. Okay. Later on, we will discuss about suppressed carrier AM, and also the discussion, the chapter will towards the end of the chapter, we will discuss about the transmission and the receiving of the AM signal, AM transmitter, and also AM receiver part. Okay, so that's what covered in chapter 2. So basically chapter 1 should be covered in 3 weeks. Chapter 2 will be covered in 9 weeks. Okay. Sorry. Not weeks, but hour. 3 hours and 9 hours. Sorry. Okay. So basically, chapter 1 and chapter 2 will be covered in test 1. Okay. Test 1, 50 marks. We will discuss later about test lah. So basically, test 1 maybe around in 6 or 5 or 6 weeks. Okay, on the 5th or 6th weeks. Test 1. So it will cover, or it will consist of 15 marks. Okay. The third chapter is about angle modulation. Angle modulation, and it has 6 subtopics, which basically the first is angle modulation, a brief introduction to angle modulation, either FM or PM. FM is frequency modulation, PM is phase modulation. Okay, then we will discuss further about FM, frequency modulation, in terms of frequency deviation, modulation index, Bessel function, and also power analysis. Then we will discuss about the bandwidth of FM, either using Cousin rule or another method, and also we will discuss about narrow band and wide band of FM. Okay, and then this chapter also will discuss about the transmission and also receiving part of FM signal. So we will discuss about the components in FM transmitter and also the component of FM receiver. The last part of this chapter is the noise analysis of frequency modulation signal, either using pre-emphasis and also de-emphasis. Okay, so this is chapter 3, should be covered in 9 hours or so, 9 hours lecture. Okay, then in chapter 4, which is we'll discuss about digital modulation. Okay, in chapter 4, we will discuss about introduction to digital communication system, pulse modulation, pulse code modulation, which cover about sampling, quantization and coding, delta modulation, line coding, and also binary modulation. At the end of this digital modulation, we will discuss about some idea about multiplexing system, where we will discuss about FDM, frequency domain, multiplexing, and also TDM, time domain multiplexing. Okay, so this is chapter 4. The last chapter, we will discuss basically more on application. Okay, application of these communication systems, wireless and mobile communication systems. So, overview of wireless communication system, types of various types of wireless communication systems. Then basic theory on antenna and also propagation systems. And then an application of wireless technology, basic mobile communication system, and also the last but not least, the final chapter will be on future emergence technologies on wireless and mobile communication systems. Okay, so altogether we will have 40 hours. So if you multiply 14 weeks multiply by 3 hours, so basically you have this 42 hours. Okay, so then we have assessment as usual. We have quizzes. This is 4 quizzes, 4 times multiply by 2.5 marks. Okay, so you normally you have 4 or 5 quiz, and each will give you 2.5 marks each. Okay, and then we have laboratory. This is basically using software, either MATLAB or Simulink or any software which we will discuss later. Okay, so each lab will give you 5 marks, so it become 10. So we have the first assignment is 10%. We will give you the details about assignment later. So basically assignment will bring you 10 marks. Okay, and test, we will have test 1, test 1, 15 marks, and test 2, 15 marks. So test 1 will cover up until chapter 2, and test 2 will cover chapter 2, chapter 3, and chapter 4, and also chapter 5. Normally that is the practice. Or test 1 will cover up until middle of chapter 3, and test 2 will cover the rest. So total test is 30 marks. Okay, so for final examination, previous semester will practice for online final examination. This is only 20 marks. Okay, so you do the final exam, the total mark is 100, but it will become 20 marks, and another 20 marks we will do another assignment. Okay, assignment, personal assignment. So this semester might be the same. So but I will update about this later. Okay, so that's all for the assessment. So There you have total 100 marks altogether. And so for the reference, if you can find online, you can search for these books. Tamasi, Frenzel, Principle of Electronic Communication Systems, ProKIS, Fundamental Communication System, and also Kaush, Digital Analog Communication Systems. You can go and search for this book in library, or if you are lucky, then you can have this book in PDF. Okay, so I think that's all for our briefing on the syllabus of this subject or this course. If you have any question, then you can ask in the group, or you can personal message me, or you can also comment in Kalam. This video will be uploaded in Kalam as well. And also, if you can also comment in my YouTube channel, where this video will be uploaded. Okay, I think that's all for now. Hopefully this video will be okay. So that's all. If you have any question, you can contact me later. Thank you very much. We will meet again in another video. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.